Hello and hello. Thank you very much for joining me today. How you doing? I'm quite excited to react to this video right here. Average German house. Inside the house of a typical German family. Ooh. Sounds like fun. By Soldier of Life. Check him out. Link down below. I love reacting to stuff like this, like little tours, candid type videos, just showing what life in Germany is really like. You know, it's one thing to hear a video and it'll explain what a German house is like. This is a little bit more like, all right, let's see it. Let's see it. I like that thing. I could watch infinite number of these things, just walking through a German house. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go. Now, I would like to zoom out a little bit, maybe. I feel like we're zoomed away and the focal length is a little bit odd.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to this beautiful German residence. Come on.
I'm laughing because it's inside the house of a typical German family. This is not, you know, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to the German residence. That's not what I expected.
Come on in.
Like, okay.
So, welcome to a typical 3-bedroom, 2-kiddo household in Germany. Now, one of the things about German rooms or German housing is when they say 3 bedrooms, that means the bedrooms plus the living room. But first, we're gonna...
What? How you gotta count the living room as a bedroom? You have a bed in there? Is someone gonna sleep in there? That's peculiar. Okay, good to know.
I'm gonna show you to the bathroom. But before we get there, you wanna check right here in a typical German apartment, typical German house. In the first area, you're gonna have a place where you can hang all of your coats and your shoes. Now,
okay, here we would call this the mud room.
Germany, you don't walk around the house with shoes on. In America,
that's kind of like half and half in America.
We do sometimes, but that's why you got some of these typical German house shoes. Look at these.
German house shoes? Wait, what? So you do wear shoes in the house? Just house shoes?
Size of these bolts, boy. But don't know about that. So
are they like, they're slippers? I mean, people wear slippers over here, but they're usually fuzzy.
Oh, this is a typical German bathroom, if it was. One thing about in Germany, most of the showers, they're not like fixed showers. They have like these.
There's like a window on the, this is kind of wacky. The roof is slanting over the shower. This is kind of very interesting architecture. I feel like it looks like I'm at a pool or something with this window like that.
Type of handles. Now, the difference is with this and where I'm from in America is that usually you would have something fixed to the top right here. You can kind of move the nozzle or whatever. Yeah. But here, you're mostly gonna have one of these little sprayers. These are the cool things that they have here. And you can adjust them.
That is pretty nice. That looks pretty hefty. Well made. I mean, we have, over here in America, it's pretty common to have the shower head. You know, it's up there, but sometimes you'll be able to detach it and move it around. A lot of times you won't. Actually, most of the times you won't be able to do that. So that is a weird difference, huh? And also here in America, this pipe would be behind the wall.
Right here.
Maybe that's because of, I don't know. Actually, the plumbing. I'd be curious to know the plumbing differences between America and Germany, since your guys' walls aren't, you know, made of. Sorry for like sniffing, by the way. I'm a little sick still. Anyway. Guys, I ate apples and I had them laying on this sheet here. And now this sheet is like neon green. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm looking down at that and it's really concerning me. I don't think you can see. It's supposed to be neon green. Like, what is in the apples? You can't see it, but it is concerning. Anyway. That was a little bit distracting me, so I had to say it.
Sprayers, these are the cool things that they have here. And you can adjust them right here by shorties. Get this right here, little shorty. A brother like me, get the tall.
So that's what the pipe is there for. Oh yeah, I was talking about the plumbing.
This one has this.
But I mean, yeah, you guys don't have drywall, so it might be harder to access the plumbing back there. But That was cool.
Right here, the big
Oh,
overhead.
you do have an overhead shower.
And I think this is like waterfall shower. I don't know. Yeah, something like that. And
Well, that's pretty freaking cool, that whole setup.
most of the ones I've always seen got this little clippity clip. It's super popular in Germany. The cool thing I like about
What is
I've always seen got waterfall
clippity?
shower. I don't know. Yeah, something like that. And most of the ones I've always seen got this little clippity clip. It's super popular in Germany.
What?
The cool thing I like
Oh, I don't get it. Dang it.
about this apartment though is you got the little urinal right here in case
What?
you're brother and you wanna, you know what I'm saying? If I
What?
ever go back to America and I have a house, I want one of these. And I wanna have little mints like they do in the bathrooms and public toilets where you
Okay, I thought he was about to say that this was little mints up here, like a little mint container. That would be too much. That's too weird. But the fact you got a urinal in a home bathroom, unheard of here in America. You don't have that. You just have a toilet. That's insane. It's kind of insane.
and I wanna have little mints like they do.
But I would love that to have a urinal. It's just a little bit nicer, you know, as a male species of this species.
In the bathrooms and public toilets where you pee and it smells really fresh when you're done. Toilet, but the way that you flush them here is usually like a huge button. In America, it'd probably be like its own.
Why is it so big? So you can kick it? Wow, that's kind of cool. It's a lot different. A giant button. I would definitely kick that.
Separate entity that
Sorry if that's rude. Maybe that's like rude. You know what I mean? To be kicking someone else's toilet button?
the toilet would be
But I would.
like a big, huge thing like this. You would flush the toilet with the little handle here.
I mean, I kick the handle sometimes too. At least at a public toilet. Not in my own house.
Push the button. Toilet noise.
Whoa, that made a lot of noise.
Oh, last thing with German.
I mean, a toilet here makes a lot of noise too, but that was kind of like, it sounded pretty intense. Like,
Bathroom, they have huge windows. Every single German bathroom I've seen has like a huge window. So look at this window right here. Look at it. I can be like taking a crap and then I'm just like, ah. Look, they can probably see
oh, you can really air it out. You can luft it out, huh?
me over there right there. They probably see them in
Oh
the
my
shower.
God.
So don't be scared to take a poop here. We're not afraid. Now this is a typical bedroom for 2 kids in Germany. Now the walls are bare, but
The ceiling is really cool. It's like wood panels.
at night, when you light the walls up, they have like this glow in the dark thingy thing. They have these in America. They're really cool. I really like them. Kind of helps the kids go to sleep. The beds in Germany are usually wooden. I think that's a lot different too. In America, they would be more like made of steel and metal. The kids got the bouncy house.
And you got the radiator over here. Don't see that very often here in America, except on really old homes. I'm thinking about the bed frame being made of wood. That's definitely not unusual. I mean, mine was made out of wood as a child. Yeah, it could be wood or metal. He's right.
The furniture things that they buy here in Germany are basically wood-based. So I think it's easier and cheaper, especially
And my son's crib is also wood right now.
probably since metal and stuff would be more expensive here. Now, welcome to the kitchen area.
I mean, it's kind of interesting because he says that, but, you know, obviously our houses are made out of wood because wood, or at least I think, at some point wood was much cheaper here.
Now, one thing to notice, you have a dishwasher here. This is not really common at all. Another thing that's not common
That's insane.
is
I'm sorry, guys. Tell me you at least have a disposal, a garbage disposal. I haven't seen anyone reference that before. You know, you put stuff like food into the sink and it can. Tell me you got one of those.
dryer. Now, most people in Germany definitely don't have this dryer. The person that lives here must be a baller, because I ain't seen too many people with this in an apartment unless they got a big old house. What is common in Germany though is the washing machine. Now, in most apartments, they will have
Although, you know what? Maybe the fact that here in America, you're not having to like move your kitchen around with you. Maybe that's why more people have dishwashers here.
Have a washing machine. If it's not a part of the kitchen like this, it's something separate that just like plops down right there. But the reason is because when they wash their clothes here, they have a system where they are able to dry them, but hanging them up inside of the house. Now that is not customary in the States. We usually, if you gotta wash, you're gonna have a dryer, and if you don't have none of that in your apartment will have a central washer dryer thing, and if you ain't got that, you gotta take your broke ass down to the laundromat and wash your clothes, but not here. So here we got a freezer. Now this freezer is actually pretty huge. Usually in America, the freezer and refrigerator will be part of the same thing, but this freezer here, usually when they're big, they have like drawer compartments.
That's kind of funny. It's kind of cool. I don't know. I mean, it makes perfect sense, but at the same time, I've never seen a freezer like that.
And they're almost not
Or really even a refrigerator. Like usually it's just shelves.
like deep freezers, but it's almost like a subsection of the freezer. In this apartment, this is the refrigerator, but this also is not common. Usually, a lot of the refrigerators in Germany are about this big. This is because they don't have a lot of food all the time. They go shopping like 3 or 4 times a week. I know in the States, when I used to go shopping, we would probably go shopping once a week, maybe twice, if I want some Hot Pockets or something, and then we don't have any in the freezer. Now this,
That actually, okay, that I've never heard an explanation for that, for why your refrigerators are tiny compared to American, but that makes sense. And it makes sense because a lot more people are walking or bicycling to the grocery store. So you're not able to transport a week's worth of groceries back to your house. And then even if you could, well, you can't do it. So therefore, it's not really necessary to have a big ass fridge. So that all makes sense. It all does make sense.
is a typical bedroom in Germany. I would fall on the bed, but it might break. One thing to note about the bed though, a lot of the beds in Germany are made.
I will say though, refrigerators over here in the States, they've actually just been getting bigger and bigger. I'm gonna show you what kind of refrigerator I have, okay? I like my refrigerator. It is huge. It's like this. Well, mine doesn't have a freaking TV on it here. It's like this thing. Yes, it is huge. It's got the 2 doors and then the freezer at the bottom. And mine actually has another door. So it's got 2 big doors down here. Or drawers. 2 big drawers and then 2 big doors. Boom, boom. I recognize I said, a lot of refrigerators don't have any drawers. But mine does have 2 big drawers. Hopefully someone cares, I'm very proud of my refrigerator. It was my favorite thing about the house. You know what I mean? I was like, we need this house. Look at that refrigerator. Because it comes with the house.
Out of these. This is different because in the States, a lot of the beds we have, they don't have these little subsection bars. It's just like straight mattress. And then we have what's called a box spring. I think it's a box spring. I've been gone so long I can't remember. To support your mattress. So here in Germany, this is supposed to give you support. I don't really like it that much because like when you're doing nasty stuff, like it always breaks. Now
That's a good point. Oh shit, I didn't think about that. That's interesting.
This is what I'm talking about right here. This is the drying.
I've never really been a believer in the box spring. I don't really understand. I think a mattress on top of nothing is fine.
System for most German people. If you live in an apartment or if your house isn't
I
really
would have no idea what that thing was.
that big, if you don't hang things outside, if you don't have a dryer, you would hang your clothes like so. You would pin them with clothespins or whatever it is. Probably put it next to the window so the air can get in, so the heat will heat it up if it's summertime. And then
Here's what I want to know. I tried to do this once, okay? When I was poor in college and I couldn't even afford to wash my clothes. I tried to wash them in my bathtub and then hang them up to dry. And they came out like stiff. So how do you do it? What's the secret? Did yours not come out like stiff and weird feeling?
Then everything will get dry, just like that. You don't need a dryer, you're just wasting stuff. Another huge thing here in Germany, a lot of these drawer elements, they are huge
Yeah, I've seen these.
AF. I am 6'2" tall, and this thing has gotta be almost 8 feet. It is, and they're huge. But
You don't take that thing with you when you move, do you? Do you? Maybe you do. Come on, that's too much work. You guys gotta stop just taking it with you. Just leave it for the next person. Pass it forward. I don't know though. Do you take that with you? That's huge.
But if you look in here, like, it's filled with everything here. I don't know why one person would need so much room in a
I
closet.
like all the mirrors.
I'm working on minimalism, so
Oh, this dude doesn't know my wife, huh?
I don't need that much stuff. And lastly, we have the living room. This is where most people hang and have most of their times. Now, some of the notable things about most German living
It is kind of odd because it looks like another bedroom.
rooms is that a lot of their fixtures that they would have, a lot of the furniture,
Like there's a door to the living room. That alone is pretty unusual. I mean, extremely unusual here in the States. Like you wouldn't have that, basically. Maybe in like a really old house. But nowadays, it's all very open. Open floor plans, you know. Usually the kitchen and the living room are separated basically by the floor, like going from tile to hardwood. Yeah. And what is this? I hope he explains this. Is that the switches for the lights?
will be hung on the wall. This is a typical TV unit set. Now you'll have like some type of crazy architecture and stuff like that, really nice finished designs. They usually have a lot of windows and open spaces on them. But what's different from Germany than in the States is a lot of them are hung on the wall. So it's like, it's all one big.
How do you hang that on the wall? If it's not drywall, how do you even, I guess you drill into it? That would actually be really nice because here in America, you got to look for studs, okay? Like every 16 inches or so, there's a wood stud. And you have to make sure you drill into that if you're hanging something heavy on the wall, or else it's just going to fall off.
Inclusive element. This is definitely very common in Germany.
Like the nail's going to rip out of the wall.
And the really cool thing about it is usually the couches. This couch right here is a basic German couch. They have a lot of folding elements to it. They're usually really big and spread out.
Oh, that's cool.
Like in America, you would have a couch where you can sit and it kind of fits your body. These are almost fit and designed to like lay down. I can almost like sit and have a photo shoot on this couch. So yeah, that's basically
It's very chic.
it. That is the gist of the place. I definitely appreciate you guys.
So do y'all not have couches like, that's making me think like, is that really like the most normal couch? Like, let me show you something, okay? You want to know something? Like recliners like this. This right there. That is a very normal couch over her in America. And I like them, I'm not going to lie. But that was also cool how that thing folded out to a bed.
Coming by.
I mean, they have those here in America too, but usually not like that. It would fold out. It would be like a pull-out couch or a futon.
And yeah, we got things to do. So
Oh, all right.
I don't know.
Getting kicked
You
out.
say you ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell out of here. Yo, let's go. You're watching the Road to Influencer with
All right. That was awesome. Yeah. Go check out this dude's channel.
Chris from Soldier of Life.
Chris from Soldier Alive. Go watch tomorrow's episode, you know? I mean, this video is 5 years old, so tomorrow's episode is definitely up. Go check out his channel, link down below. Thank you so much for watching. That was fascinating. I'll never get sick of it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Did I say thank you for watching 6 times yet? Thank you for watching.